It is 2:14 a.m. in Port Klang, Malaysia. Floodlights cast long orange reflections across rain-dark concrete as the cranes move silently above rows of stacked containers. Most people here see cargo, paperwork, schedules, shipping routes. Nothing unusual, but one refrigerated container arriving tonight is different. Legitimate products, routine documentation. The customs records are complete. The route is approved. Inside are precursor chemicals, enough to manufacture millions of fentanyl doses. And somewhere hundreds of kilometers away, a man watches the shipment move across his screen in real time. He never touches the cargo. He never appears at the port. He never signs the documents. His name exists nowhere in the system. Not on invoices, not on manifests, not on shipping declarations. For years, authorities across the world chase cartel laboratories. They raid compounds, intercept trucks, because the most important man in this network is not a smuggler. He is not a kingpin. He is not a gunman. He is not even technically part of a cartel. He is a pharmacist, licensed, educated, respected, invisible. And by the time investigators realize what he built, 3 separate criminal organizations already depend on him. But eventually, one of them understands something terrifying. Their supplier knows everything. Every route, every client, every payment, every weakness. And people who know too much rarely disappear peacefully. They vanish. Modern synthetic narcotics do not begin in jungles. They begin in laboratories. White walls, glass reactors, temperature logs, chemical inventories, controlled environments. The modern drug economy is different from the past. Traditional narcotics required land, fields, territory, protection. Synthetic narcotics require chemistry, knowledge, supply chains, precision. Fentanyl changes everything. Tiny quantities create massive effects. Small changes alter potency. A few grams become thousands of doses, and the compounds needed to create it move legally every single day. Paint manufacturers use them. Research laboratories use them. Industrial facilities use them. Pharmaceutical companies use them. Millions of shipments cross borders each year carrying chemicals with completely legitimate purposes. Hidden among them are opportunities. The pharmacist understands this before almost anyone else. He graduates near the top of his chemistry program. Organic synthesis, reaction pathways, industrial production systems. Precision becomes his obsession. People remember him as quiet, methodical, disciplined. He avoids attention. He keeps records. He speaks little. Nothing about him stands out. His first jobs are ordinary: pharmaceutical manufacturing, chemical procurement, supply chain coordination. He works inside systems most people never think about. Purchase approvals, vendor relationships, import documentation, inventory forecasting, global sourcing, routine work, boring work, invisible work. Then he notices something. Authorities monitor factories. Authorities monitor finished products. Authorities monitor trafficking networks. But almost nobody watches the middle. The procurement agents, the import coordinators, the sourcing specialists, the logistics managers, the people between production and delivery. the invisible layer. And that invisible layer controls everything. The realization changes his life. Around 2015, the world shifts. Encrypted communication becomes mainstream. Global sourcing expands. Digital payments move instantly. Supply chains stretch across continents. Chemical procurement becomes borderless. The pharmacist sees opportunity. Cartels do not need chaos. They need reliability. Reliability becomes worth millions. The first shipment is small, laboratory solvents, research compounds, nothing illegal, nothing suspicious. A shell company places the order. Another company exports it. The paperwork remains flawless. Months pass. Orders grow. Destinations expand. Mexico, Myanmar border regions, Eastern Europe. The pharmacist never travels. He never appears. Everything happens remotely. Encrypted platforms, disposable devices, layered brokers. Every supplier knows one task. Every shipper knows one route. Every buyer knows one contact.
The first step in our journey is to understand the world around us. The second step is to act. And the third step is to be bold.
Nobody sees the whole picture, except him. Year after year, the network expands. He standardizes everything. Packaging, documentation, shipping methods, risk management, invoice structures. He applies pharmaceutical discipline to criminal logistics. Efficiency replaces improvisation. Chaos becomes process. Profit explodes. Authorities begin noticing unusual trade movements. Patterns emerge. Volumes increase. But investigations go nowhere. The chemicals remain legal. The shipments remain compliant. The companies remain legitimate. The system assumes professionalism means innocence. That assumption becomes its greatest weakness. The pharmacist continues building. Warehouses appear, import firms emerge, research distributors expand. Every piece looks ordinary. Every piece serves a purpose. The empire grows quietly. Then something changes. One shipment disappears. Millions vanish overnight. Phones stop responding, routes collapse. Clients panic, trust evaporates. The pharmacist investigates internally. He discovers diversion.
Access denied.
Someone inside the chain has been stealing inventory. His response is immediate. Routes close. Accounts disappear. Entire branches shut down overnight.